There are wars history books never recorded. No armies, no maps, no witnesses. Yet their impact changed nations. Because some battles are not fought on earth. They're fought in the unseen. And one of the most mysterious happened because of a single man who refused to stop praying. The prophet Daniel was not on a battlefield. He was on his knees. For 21 days he fasted. No rich food, no comfort, no distraction, just silence. He prayed for understanding. He prayed for clarity. He prayed for his people. But heaven seemed quiet. No vision, no answer, no sign. And if you've ever prayed like that, you know how heavy silence can feel. But what Daniel could not see was that heaven had already moved. On the very first day he prayed, his request was heard. Immediately, a response was sent. Gabriel, the messenger who once stood before him, was dispatched again, carrying revelation, carrying instruction, carrying divine clarity. But between heaven and earth, there was resistance. Scripture tells us something unusual. Gabriel was delayed, not by weather, not by distance, but by a spiritual power described as the Prince of Persia. This was not a human king. It was a spiritual authority influencing a region, a force operating in the unseen realm. And for 21 days, Gabriel was opposed, not defeated, but resisted. This is not mythology. It is biblical revelation from Daniel chapter 10, a glimpse behind the curtain. While Daniel fasted, a conflict unfolded beyond human sight. And this teaches us something powerful. Delay does not mean denial. Silence does not mean absence. Sometimes heaven is answering in ways we cannot measure. After 21 days, reinforcement came. Not another messenger, a warrior, Michael, described in Scripture as one of the chief princes, a protector of God's people. Not impulsive, not theatrical, authoritative. When Michael entered the conflict, the balance shifted, the resistance broke. Gabriel was released, the pathway cleared, and the message continued its journey to earth. Notice something important. The Bible does not describe dramatic explosions or fantasy imagery. It describes authority, order, purpose. Heaven is not chaotic. It operates with intention. Back on earth, Daniel had grown weak from fasting, still praying, still waiting, unaware that his persistence was connected to a battle in the unseen realm. Then, suddenly, a presence, light, strength leaving his body. Gabriel stood before him once again, and the first words were not rebuke, not correction, but reassurance. Daniel, you are greatly loved. Before explanation, before prophecy, God reminds him of his value. From the first day you set your heart to understand and humbled yourself before God, your words were heard. From the first day, not the 21st, the first. The delay was not because heaven ignored him. It was because something resisted the answer. This changes how we see prayer. We often measure effectiveness by speed. Immediate answer, God is near. Delay, maybe he's silent. But Daniel's story reveals another dimension. There are moments when prayer activates movement beyond what we perceive. When faithfulness matters more than feelings. When endurance matters more than emotion. Daniel didn't stop at day 5. He didn't quit at day 10. He stayed, and heaven responded in full. Michael's role in this story is quiet but decisive. He does not speak in the text. He does not boast. He simply stands. And when he stands, resistance breaks. That is the authority heaven carries. Not panic, not noise, authority. And here is the deeper truth. The real focus of this story is not the Prince of Persia. It is not even Michael. It is the faithfulness of God to a praying servant. Daniel never saw the battle. He only saw the answer.
which means sometimes the most powerful victories in your life are the ones you never witness.